For more information, contact Reg Gaskins at 240-832-4455.
The world's #1 streaming music station, VoxWave.com.
We have your favorite shows on VoxWave.com. Check out our lineup. The Kim Show, Mondays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. In the End We Win with Curtis, Mondays, 8:15 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. Cooking with Flavors with your host, Chef Flavors, Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Slick Daddy Rick, Heartbeat Congo Hour, Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. Impact the World Radio TV Show with Cheryl Woods, Wednesday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. The Digital Digest with your host, Digital Ace, Wednesdays, 3 to 5 p.m. Live Set Wednesdays with your host, Frank Dent, Wednesdays, 8 to 9 p.m. The BGKH Show with your hosts, Dominion and Epic, Wednesdays, 9:15 to 10:15 p.m. You, Math, and Me with George Randall, Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Then, on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m., The Prayer, Praise, and Deliverance with Elder Thurman Gorman Jr., The 640 Evening Show, Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The Peace in the Morning Show with your host, Darius A. Stanton, co-host, Delicate Daryl Barnes, and Queen Ayakidobi, Fridays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Hall Street Journal with your host, Robert Hall, and co-host, Clarence Sanders, Fridays, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Frank, The Success Principles, Friday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. Chanel's 3 Cents, Friday, 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. The Daryl Allen Harrison II Crime Victims Foundation Show, hosted by Daryl Harrison II, every Friday from 3 to 4:30 p.m. The Rush Hour with DJ Drew and Janique, every Friday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Different Minds Show, hosted by DJ Bam 640 and DJ Andre Michael, and your co-host, MC Fran, every Friday, 9:15 p.m. to 11:15 p.m. The Healer Blues Show with host Ron Jackson, every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Hour of Power with your host, Reverend Winters Rogers, every Saturday, 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And again, the Prayer, Praise, and Deliverance with Elder Thurman Gorman Jr., Saturday, 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. And don't forget Four Sisters Live Talk, Saturday at 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. Turning dreams into reality talk show with your host, Tashika L. Green, every second Saturday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Walk in Newness 24/7 with Missionary Antoinette, Saturdays, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. News, ULN, news and analysis, information, sports, and black history with your news anchor, Roderick Carter Willis, 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Step your game up with the Youth Project, hosted by DJ Main and DJ Low Hefe, Saturday 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And don't miss The To Go Show with Kim Brown, Saturdays 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I Am Dr. Sharon Show, each Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Featuring The Grind, Entrepreneur Network Spotlight, and Write the Book Now. The Riri Williams Show, Fashion and Style Hour, every first Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. Real Talk 101, Sundays 6 to 8 p.m. And every third Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m., the Third Sunday Tea Talk Show with Dr. Akita Pearson. Gospel Live TV Show with host Gloria Mello, each Sunday from 8:15 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. Listen to all your favorite shows on VoxWave.com.
VoxWave.com, streaming your favorite jazz, blues, and R&B 24/7.
This is Darius A. Stanton. say, Stanton?
We gonna give you something in the phone so we can reach it in and out, in and out, in and out.
Baby, come on, man. Friday, 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 Friday. Come on, man. Friday, Friday,
You know I am, but it's got to be funky desire. Chick, get on up. Let's dance. Let's dance to the summer beat. Let's dance. Let's dance to the summer beat. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance to the summer beat. Let's dance. Let's dance to the summer beat. Let's dance. Let's dance. Here we go. Dance to the drummer's beat. The objective in the rhyme from a body and soul perspective. You know the directive is from these lips. So much soul in the rhyme, I get them rolling their hips. From side to side, while the drummer guides. Act of the guidance. If I were you, I don't wanna hear no cans. Just cheers and chants and odds. Oohs, never hear booze. Cause you know who's on the case with a pretty face. Itty bitty waist and gritty face. Getting down to the nitty cause I'm from the city. And I'm from Chicago. I'm letting them all know that I can rap to go when the drummers in real time. In a heartbeat, we'll rhyme together or separate. Just as long as the beat is kept with body and soul. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Do it, y'all. Let's dance. So get up and let's dance to the drummer's beat. We wanna see. Let's dance. Here we go. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance. Let's dance. You heard the band, so get with it. And if you're not, there's a door. Hit it. This group was made for dance. The trouble fixing the beat. It's up to us to enhance with some sheer poetry, body and soul style. Meanwhile, the group is getting wild. They came here tonight to get loose. Got the red, the black, and the green. We got juice. The scripty rhythm with the feminine touch. But don't play us soft. If you do, you get crushed. The beat will take over your body and soul. And then body and soul will be in control. When it's over, you crave for more. So rewind your tape and you get 4 more minutes to dance to the drummer's beat. While the beat of the drums keep you moving your feet. Let's dance. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Do it, y'all. Let's dance. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. We wanna see you. Let's dance. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance. Let's dance. Moving one of your fangs to this go-go swing, y'all. Get it, T-Bone.
Right here.
What's the beat at? throwing down, and I found that no song is complete without the ample example of the funky beat. Bass drum, snare drum, you know you want some rhythm that will move and groove you is the outcome. Get up, don't sit, it's not over yet. Have a music spit, I wanna see you sweat. Hit the cards with a bullet, and we just begun. You think you're dancing now? Just wait for the out. 9 millimeters of pure rhyme in these minds you'll find. We just get better with time. C stands for desire, cause that's what I set off. Desire to hear me deep, cause I get off. G for you, my rhymes and you. We're here to get the party started, so move. We're here to have fun and let go. At the same time, crew, we're running the show. All we want you to do is get caught in the groove. So every guy, every girl, it goes real smooth.
Let's dance to the rubber beat. Let's dance. Let's dance to the rubber beat. Let's dance. Let's dance.
Funky Friday, baby. Here we go. Live right here on VoxWave.com. 9 a.m. You know what time it is. We make your body move. We make your body groove. We make your mind think. We make your body sink into your chair. If you're at work, we know you're doing the jerk. If you're standing up, we know you're doing the twerk. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, fellas, you know what time it is. We crank the go-go, we crank the slow, we crank the jazz, we like the bobo. We crank it all here on the Peace in the Morning Show. Funky Friday, baby. That's how we do. You know what we do. We got the Queen, we got Delegate Darrell Bonds, we got Darius A. Stanton, and we got you on the Peace in the Morning Show. Funky Friday, baby. Come on, crank it up, Ron.
Them all smooth. If this is your first time seeing Belladonna, y'all know we started all smooth because we got a whole nother set of party. Hey, all the cancers in the building, yeah. Who got a birthday out here tonight? Oh, I just got a bunch of grown folks coming out ready to party. All the grown folks that just here to party, make some noise for me, y'all. Hey, give me a little more love, yeah, yeah, and a little more highs, yeah. I got you, baby, yeah. Sheena, I see you. I can't believe I believed everything we had was last. So dumb and naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Silly of me to dream of day having your kiss. Love is so blind it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your sins. I'm smarter than that. So dumb and naive to believe that with me. Hey, silly of me to compete when you cheat with loose women. Took me some time, but now I am strong. Because I realized I got myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry, sick about it. From now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Me, myself, and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry, sick about it. From now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Controlling, you say that you love me, but you don't. Your family told me one day I would see it on my own. Next thing you know, I'm dealing with your 3 kids in my home. Took me some time, but now I am strong.
Here we go.
Now that it's
Pulse
over,
are
stop
heavy, my town is hurting now, but don't you know we strong, we got love, we gon' get down, we gon' get up and rise.
Tried to warn me on the low, took me some time, but now I am strong, cause I realize I got myself, that's all I got in the end, that's what I found out, and there ain't no need to cry about it. From now on, I'ma be my own best friend, me.
That's right, baby, come on. What's up, Naptown? That's right, what's going on in the neighborhoods of Annapolis, starting out with Best Gate, baby. That's right, I'm a Best Gate baby. That's right, grew up in Naptown. All right, we're gonna get up. Yesterday we were down, but we right back right now. Got armor, we all one. That's because we are blessed from above. Say, God sent all of us from above. What's up? Welcome to the Peace in the Morning Show, y'all. Funky Friday. Today is Unity Day. We're rocking it all the one way, together. U.N.I.T.Y. What's up? Because it's Friday, baby. Let's go. We got to make it. Don't worry about yesterday, because today is the day that the Lord has made. What's up, Peace in the Morning, baby? This is Darius A. Stanton live on Funky Friday. We got a lot on our chest, got a lot on our back, but you know what we can do with the good Lord? We're going to carry this weight all the way through. We got trouble funking on a Friday. We want you to get up and get yourself up and grooving. We definitely got to take a moment, just take a moment, because we had a loss. We had a number of losses yesterday. As a matter of fact, 5 losses in the city of Annapolis. And we've been dealing with violence for a moment in the city. As a matter of fact, over the last 3 years, we had 12 murders in 12 months, which is the most homicides that we've had in the city since we were recording deaths or homicides. So for the 5 that lost their lives at the Capitol, we want to bring the music down and just have a moment of silence for those families, those folks that lost their lives to the senseless violence that took place at the evening of the Capitol newspaper yesterday. And we want all of our families, friends, colleagues, journalists to know that we are with you and we are one. Thank you. Kick it! Now listen, you know we got to pump it up. We can't stay down long. We got to crank this song on the Peace in the Morning Show. You know how we're going to do it, yo. I'm going to call out all the neighborhoods in Annapolis today, because it's time while I get on the Funky Friday rhyme. And let me bust this one time. I'm going to start out with the neighborhood that had a lot of bad, not good. You got the mall, full of stew. I used to be Snake Road, boo-boo. I'm talking about that crew, a BG, Best Gate, what's up, you? You got the Parkers, you got the Stantons, you got the Johnson, you got the Man, you got the Harrison, you got the McKinneys, you got all of them running and winning. Best Gate, what's up, yo? And then going down the neighborhood, you know what's next, yo? Talking about 19, and now Admiral Oaks, if you know what I mean. Slide from Admiral Oaks to Garden, Rock. What's up, y'all? And you know we used to ball on the court. We used to play on the court. And up top to a Bowman court, around the circle. We used to sport all night long. That dice, what's up? On the backtracks night. Skip over to Parole. Yes, indeed. The show enough road. You got a Bunch Street, Hicks Avenue, all of that Parole crew. And slide back just a little and make sure we get the fiddle. All the people on Forest Drive, let me jump to Bywater. Know you live. I Bywater honey in the house on the Funky Friday day. What's up? I know you got me. I Bywater honey. What's up? All of those boys came from Bywater to y'all. Down the wreck became the club, a Boys and Girls Club. What's up, y'all? Used to play on the slanted court. I won a championship in that sport. That's right, Bywater too. Now we're gonna slide through Greenbrier. All in that woods, back up. We gotta hit 20. Woodside, up front, and in the back. We used to bump. All the house parties used to jam. Jack, Pat, Boost, and all that crew. I'm Maurice, and y'all know the names. Used to bling it. I used to flame, and football in the front, basketball in the court, in the middle, in the back, and a 20-day was jumping. and it still is pumping. So know that it's going to be good when Community Day comes to your neighborhood. Down the road a bit, down Forest Drive, I'ma hit Robin Wood, cause you know it's live. Shout out and rest in peace to Man Pooh, Miss Betty, and Decrease. All the other brothers that we lost, and all the other brothers that could ball, and all the focus from Robin Wood. What's up, Robin Wood? Cause you know you're living good, and I want to talk about the brothers that went to school and made it cool. You got Eric Brown and Jody Beck and Michael Lee and Freddie Butler, and they got more, Jamie Cook, and some more. That's right, to push education scholars and also making them dollars. Now let me go down Forest Drive a little bit to the Bay Ridge Gardens crew. They changed the name now to Bay Ridge. Used to be Woodside. What you gonna do? We used to have a little fun. We got a little beanie basketball court down there, yeah. But it's okay, cause that's the neighborhood they live from. You know the way. Now let's go down to the beach. I run the Lawn Bay, that's the reach. Used to play down Holland Beach, jump over on Holland to the Bay. All the Bay boys. What's up, Chris? What's up, all the boys in the Bucks? We wanna rock with you, and we're going to the Bay Ridge Beach for the poo-poo. We had a lot of fun. In the midnight, jumped over to the fence line. Don't forget Cause Beach, to the old people used to rock. James Brown, Ella Fitzgerald, all the ones used to come and rock the world. All the music used to come to Nat Town. Cause Beach is where they really got down. Let me come to Eastport, yo, and rock it, roll. Here we go. Oh yeah. And then we talk about Eastport. All the East Puerto Ricans in the house. East Puerto Ricans, holla at me. That's right, Annapolis. We not going nowhere, baby. We standing tall. We having a ball on a Funky Friday. East Puerto Ricans in the house. Yeah. Check it out. Got the East Puerto Ricans in the house. Basketball, they was known for the rouse. We used to jump on the fence in the pool. In the midnight, it was cool. Harbor House on the east side, on the over on the other side. Don't forget Eastport Trash 2. What's up? Holla at the boo. We're gonna go across the bridge, downtown. With the Kente Festival coming up, make sure you get there too. All that Cornhill Street crew, that downtown, Fleet Street, Cornhill Street, every Pinckney Street, all the people downtown used to be all black. You know what I'm saying? We want to shout out downtown, our buddies, Griddens, all the good old Harbor House restaurant, all the old downtown crew. What's up? Don't touch that stereo, cause we downtown now, y'all. We coming up Main Street right now. Stop by the State Circle where the governor's mansion is. What's up? Shout out to the governor. Shout out to Delegate Darrell Barnes, Mike Bush, and all the politicians. That's right, where all the laws are made. And Annapolis, baby. Come on around the circle and make it down. West Street, that's the mayor now. That's right, Mayor Buckley. Open businesses right there on Main Street. Oh, yeah. Submarine Haven. Shout out to the in-town crew, 4th Ward. What's up, 4th Ward? Kick it. Ow. What? That 4th Ward crew used to rock it. Oh, yeah. O'Brien Court, go down the hill. What's up, anybody on the hill crew on the Funky Friday show this morning? That's right, we picking Annapolis up, baby. Stanton Center, First Baptist Church. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, Asbury, baby. Oh, come on, y'all. What's up, Zastro Sims? Any Zastro Sims families in the house tonight? Come on. Don't forget Mr. Lassie, Miss Sally Bean up in Stanton Center, Kirby McKinney. All the greats. Big Sherman Plunkett used to be there running again. Yeah, what's up, big dude? Yeah, that's right. Larry Beavers. Oh, yeah. And we care. Larry Griffin, thank you, brother, for all the work you do. Oh, don't forget the Youth Services Bureau. That's right. Youth Services Bureau helping a lot of families. We shouting out Annapolis today, baby. Come on up Main Street. Y'all know where we coming. Y'all know where we coming. That's right. It's Spar Road, baby. I'm going to let it go on that. Ow, come on. Spar Road, Base Junior High, Base High School, and the Base Legacy Center. This is Darius A. Stanton saying, keep your faith, keep your love, keep your peace. Because God sent all of us from above on the Peace in the Morning Show. We out, baby. We are one. Come on, shout it out, y'all. All the Annapolis people, give it up all over the world. Ah!
Number 2, baby. Don't test that stereo. Don't test that stereo. Just get on the floor and go, go. Don't test that stereo. Don't test that stereo. I like that part. I like that part. Right there, right there. Hey, to the DJ.
So listen, welcome back. This is Darius A. Stanton on the Peace in the Morning show. Thank you all for joining us. We're here live at VoxWave.com. You want to check us out full screen, full effect, check us out on VoxWave.com. If you watch us on Facebook, peace in the morning to you, baby. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a lot on our chests, a lot on our backs, but we are so grateful to be alive. We are so grateful and thankful for the people who were able to escape the tragedy that took place at 888 Bestgate Road in Annapolis, Maryland, at the office building there, the Capitol newspaper. We want to just send out our condolences to the families and the colleagues and the staff members there that lost their lives. And, you know, we really appreciate all the love and support from around the world for those people who gave their lives. There was I'm going to go through the names of the folks who lost their lives yesterday. And Rebecca Smith, John McNamara, Rob Hyson, and Gerald Fishman. And then one person who in particular touched the hearts of many was Miss Wendy Winters. And Miss Winters published a lot and was really engaged in community news, in particular community news with regard to grassroots activities and things that were happening positive in our communities. The Teen of the Week was started by a former editor of the paper, Ed Casey, who was also the first president of the board of directors for the Boys and Girls Clubs. And it was the Boys and Girls Clubs urging that helped, and then others, that helped the Capitol to create something called Teen of the Week, which is a column that they publish, I believe every Friday or maybe Saturday, but they publish on a weekly basis. Now it's even done through video,
where they acknowledge the positive work that teenagers are doing throughout Anne Arundel County. And it's so important because just like the Peace in the Morning show, you hear a whole lot of other negative news, but when you come here, we focus on the positive. We focus on the assets and the strengths. And not that there aren't negative things going on, not that we couldn't criticize, but we really rather spend our time promoting positive things and positive people. And that's what the Capitol does with regard to the Teen of the Week. It's one of the few publications that has something that highlights positive things that young people are doing. And if you don't think that it's impacting our young people, I was talking to a young man the other day, and he said, yeah, because they always attacking us millennials. They always saying negative things about us as millennials. And that's the case in so many instances. And people feel that negativity. They feel that pressure. They feel that weight. So we want to commend the Capitol and the folks who responded right away to addressing what took place at the Capitol building there at 888 Bestgate Road in Annapolis, Maryland. So again, our hearts and our prayers go out to those folks and all the victims and violent people who have suffered atrocities and violence in the city of Annapolis, because it's been quite a bit that has taken place. Let me shift gears to the positive news going on around the country. The first black woman to graduate from MIT with a PhD in nuclear engineering. MIT is the one of the top 5 schools in the world, but also the top engineering school in the world. And MIT is now the proud developer of nuclear engineering Dr. Marina Robinson Snowden. So hooray to Miss Dr. Marina Robinson Snowden, the first black woman to graduate with a doctorate in nuclear engineering. And so shout out to her. She came from the illustrious Florida A&M University, which happens to be a historically black college. She got her BS there, a native of Miami, and went on to MIT and was able to secure her degree. Shout out to all the graduates in 2018. We want to definitely celebrate them. We got a few things that are coming up we want to talk to you about next Saturday. Please, next Saturday, give us a call at 240-719-2560, 240-719-2560. We got a call coming in from Costa Rica. We asked them to hold the line just one moment. We'll get with them. We'll be right with you, Fern Stanton over in Costa Rica. But next Saturday, I need you to pay attention to this. I need you to go on the Eventbrite right now. The U.N.I.T.Y Breakfast, which is being held by the State of Maryland Legislative Black Caucus Foundation. We're calling all leaders, grassroots, political, folks who have re-entered from the criminal justice system that are now back into our community being productive citizens. We're asking seniors, we're asking young people, ministers, pastors, any spiritual or faith-based leaders, imams. We ask you to come to July 7th at 9 a.m. to the Camelot in Prince George's County on Central Avenue. You can go to Eventbrite for all the information, and it's a 2018 U.N.I.T.Y Breakfast on Eventbrite with the Legislative Black Caucus. So please come out. The cost is $100. For those who cannot afford to pay, give us a call at 410-703-1898. We will have some sponsors. We do need sponsors to contribute so that we can make sure that folks can afford to participate. And our goals are simple. Number one is to unify the state of Maryland, to unify African Americans so that we will work together. The State of Maryland Legislative Black Caucus picked up an additional 4 seats in the caucus House this year and the Senate. And so we now have a significant over 45% of the vote in the House, which is a very powerful block. And so anything that we need to make sure that happens for African Americans in the state of Maryland, we should be able to move forward in the legislature coming in the next 2 years. Also, the second thing, in addition to unifying leadership, young, old, grassroots, formal, business, academia. We're also working to develop a 2030 strategic plan, so that we have a focus on education, a focus on not criminal justice, but being able to create justice and equity in that system. So people are not just going to jails, just sitting in bail and not being able to pay your bail. Folks that have been sitting in jail for years, not learning how to read, not learning how to write, no trade, no skills, to take the abuse and neglect out of the jail system. Real change, not just some reform. I'm talking breaking and changing. So we want to move. Brother Eric Barron, Delegate Eric Barron is running that particular committee, focusing on that. In addition to that, we also are going to focus on the environment. We definitely want to address the environmental racism that takes place in the state of Maryland, and making sure that our families are also healthy. So health is the next category that we'll be focused on. In addition to health, we'll also be focused on, of course, education. Development, which includes building and infrastructure, but also housing and affordable housing. So our families and communities are able to live and sustain themselves in healthy, safe, clean environments that are not laden with drug paraphernalia, trash, or anything of that nature. But when people come outside of their homes, they feel good about the neighborhoods that they live in. In addition to the environment and housing and development, we'll also be focused very much so on economics and the workforce, to make sure that we have, first and foremost, people prepared to go to work, but also that there are jobs that people can afford, that can help them to afford a decent life and a livable wage and a career, so that our families can start to make the trajectory that they need as it applies to developing legacies of wealth, home ownership, and things of that nature. The last priority, and what we'll be also launching at this event, we can create jobs, we can educate people, we can create home ownership, but will we be able to sustain those things? And the answer is yes, because we're going to launch a reading and financial literacy initiative across the entire state to raise the literacy rates of our community, in the African American community. And in addition to raising the literacy rates in the African American community, we also want to be able to raise how we invest and save and keep our dollars for those people who support and invest in us. So we will be teaching reading and financial literacy throughout the entire state of Maryland. So 3 initiatives. One is to unify leadership across the board: youth, seniors, business, the environmentalists, academia, legislative, politicians, the entire gamut. Secondly, to create a strategic plan for Black Maryland for 2030. And third, to create a reading and financial literacy initiative that will undergird and be the support and the foundation to make sure that that happens. So get your tickets now. We want to pack the room. We already have it almost halfway sold out. And so we need everybody to come. Those who ran for office, you should be buying a table and bringing your constituents, whether you won or lost. You've got campaign money in your coffers. Bring those dollars out. Support, our community, and make sure that our young people and our seniors have a seat at the table so they can participate in this process in Maryland as we move forward. Just think, are you aware of the Congressional Black Caucus's strategic plan for African Americans in the United States of America and the world? Call me at 240-719-2560 if that exists, because I'm not aware of it. And so our goal is to be able to create one for the state of Maryland, and then create one in Virginia, Pennsylvania, and take it throughout the entire country and then the world. We need to be able to plan and be strategic about how we're going to move our communities forward. So give us a call, 240-719-2560. If you want to sponsor or attend the breakfast, give me a call at 410-703-1898. That's 410-703-1898. And now, all the way from Costa Rica, from September the 6th through the 10th, we have Miss Farron Stanton on the phone
down there in Costa Rica. Living it up, living it up. Oh, yeah. Friday morning. Pure Vita. Peace and love, Fern. Fern, are you with me?
Good morning.
There you go. There you go. I know you're drinking that fresh coconut water.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, senorita. How are you, my sister? You living and loving over there in Costa Rica?
Yes.
So
love
tell me,
it, love it.
Are you on the beach right now? You in your study? What you doing right now?
No, right now I'm in the mountains, so still in Central Valley, not at the beach this weekend.
Okay, up in the mountains, no doubt. So Costa Rica has two sides primarily that people reference. So you have the Pacific side, correct?
Yes.
And the Caribbean side, right, man?
Yes, man.
Exactly. So tell us about the event that you have coming up that's going to help us really focus on our mind, body, and spirit, September 6th through the 10th in Costa Rica.
Sure. This September 6th through 10th, I'm hosting a health and wellness retreat here at my favorite place in the country, which is on the Caribbean side. You guys got the chance to come down last month, and you got to see how beautiful it was, how much that place has to offer. I'm also bringing in two phenomenal mental health professionals that are in the D.C. metropolitan area. They have over 10 years of experience in the mental health industry, both in public and private sector. I've had the honor and privilege of traveling with these ladies to some countries over the years, and I'm really excited about the seminars and workshops that they have for you guys. I also brought in a yin yoga instructor that is going to also put on a workshop to tell us the importance of mindfulness and taking care of yourself, especially when going through troubling times, and also to maintain, good mental health hygiene when you're having good times. So all of this offering this September 6th through 10th, and then taking care of your lodging, your transfers, your breakfast meals. And again, this is one of my favorite places in the country. It's absolutely beautiful, so peaceful. The weather is amazing. There's beaches for days. So hopefully I might get back to the Caribbean side this weekend or next weekend. We'll see.
So tell us now one thing that's really special about the Caribbean side. So we're talking about, the ocean and, the water is vast, but there's something special about Costa Rica during the time of September and October on the Caribbean side. Tell us about what that water's like and what that experience is like, different from, any other time of the year.
Sure. It's approaching the end of the rainy season, so the water is more mild than it is during other times during the year. So it makes it really easy to snorkel, to just swim out in the water. The surf is very small. You can paddleboard. It's some of the best water conditions for the entire year there. It's absolute crystal clear water. You can see all types of wildlife. I believe when you guys were here, we saw an octopus, which I've never seen before. We
saw a whole bunch. We saw octopus. We saw what was it? A sleuth.
A sloth.
Sloth.
Yes.
Sloth. We saw a sloth crawling across the road. We saw a sloth up on the tree. We saw sloths all over the place. We saw some monkeys that sounded like gorillas.
Howler monkeys, yes. It's so crazy because howler monkeys are typically small monkeys, but they make such a loud sound that you would think, like you said, it's a gorilla.
Oh,
so
my
there's
God.
a lot of great and beautiful wildlife on the Caribbean side. There are panthers, which there's a panther refuge there that you have the opportunity to visit. There's lots of great hiking with the national parks and, like I said, beaches. So it has a lot to offer, and it's one of my favorite places for that reason.
Awesome. So how can people reach you to make this trip? There'll be yoga, Reiki, all types of spiritual, mind, relaxing and stimulating exercises, health and nutrition workshops, September 6th through the 10th. So how can folks reach you to be able to take advantage of this great which the price is only, is it $8.95?
It's $8.75 per person.
$8.75.
For, as you said, September 6th through 10th. And you can find more information at BeHumane.com.
That's BeHumane. That's BeHumane.com. BeHumane.com. Is that correct?
It's actually BeHuemane. And there's an importance with the significance of Hugh being spelled that way.
Hugh, got you. That's right. That's right. So it's BeHue.
Yes.
MANE. BeHumane.com.
Exactly.
Got it.
And it has full details about the retreat and the special guests that I have coming in doing the workshops and seminars, a little brief bio about that, and then contact information so we can reach out to you, get you set up, and bring you guys down here because it's going to be a great experience.
Pura Vida, Costa
Pura
Rica.
Vida.
There we go. Farron Stanton, thank you so much for checking in from Costa Rica. The Peace of the Morning Show's been there, and we're coming back. So we thank you. Peace and love, cuz. Love you much. Pura Vida, baby.
Love you too. Pura Vida.
That's right. That's Farron Stanton over in Costa Rica, international, baby. As a matter of fact, while we have an opportunity, I do want to pause and congratulate all of the folks who ran for public office and those who actually won the primary election. And for those who went out and voted in Prince George's County, the seat of the Peace of the Morning Show, there were over 40,000 more people who came out and voted during early voting. And so I was so glad. Now, we had tons of yard signs, so I can't wait to find out who's going to pick up all them signs, right? But also, who's recycling those signs? So I want us to think from a leadership perspective as we move forward, how can we be more environmentally conscious as we campaign? But here in Prince George's County, Angela Also Brooks won that race. She had a lot of very formidable candidates that ran. But former Congresswoman Donna Edwards, former State Senator, current State Senator C. Anthony Muse, and Paul Montario, and a host of other folks who ran for that office. So congratulations to Ms. Also Brooks and your team for doing a fantastic job, who kept the high road the entire time throughout that campaign. Ben Jealous won the gubernatorial Democratic nod. Of course, the governor on the Republican side, Hogan, maintained his primary and won his election on the Republican side. And so there's getting ready for a contested election in November for governor. So there's our very own Delegate Darrell Barnes won. Congratulations to him. Delegate Cheryl Glenn in Baltimore, Delegate Jazz Lewis, Edith Patterson, just a host of folks. Senator Shirley Nathan Pulliam won. Delegate Mike Bush, the House Speaker from Annapolis, Maryland, he won also. So there's a lot of folks that are now involved and engaged in the process. And thank you so much for voting and taking that time. Two quick announcements before we roll off the air this morning. July 21st, the Family and Friends Festival, the first at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. Go to DC Nightlife, purchase your tickets. The Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds Family and Friends Festival on July 21st. On July 28th, the third annual Family and Unity Day, put on by the Annapolis LOC, and our good brother Troy X Stansbury will be there. This is the third annual down the Williams Whaler on the Bates Middle School field in Annapolis, Maryland on July 28th. Don't forget the Kunta Kinte Festival that's coming up. Get ready for that. Also, the Summer Soul Food Music Festival. That's going to be jamming down at the Regency Center in Waldorf, Maryland. Look that up on DC Nightlife as well. Don't forget to check us out, Peace in the Morning Show. We're coming back to you. Give us a call at 240-719-2560. You got any shares? Anybody you want to make sure gets out to the real JV Jones? Thank you so much for checking us out this morning. I want to shout out to all of the Boys and Girls Club family this morning. I feel just a special connection right now to all my Boys and Girls Club people. I sent out a post a little earlier, but all the folks in Boys and Girls Clubs that give their time, energy, money to pour into young people to make sure that they are successful. There's so many young people that are successful throughout the country. You know some of the names, Denzel Washington, Shaq, the brother, the dude who wrote the book Good to Great, Jim Collins. But there are a number of folks that are Courtney Vance. I could go on and on with names. Jackie Joyner Kersey. There are people who, Jennifer Lopez, just tons of people. But you got people like Chris Cord, you know, rest in peace, Bruce Savage, a staff member that worked at the Boys and Girls Clubs. Will Rao, another Boys and Girls Club brother who's now working in the mayor's office in the city of Annapolis. So just a ton of good people, good families, board members that poured in their finances, their resources, staff members that gave of their time and their energies, and the families. So shout out to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Greater Washington, as well as Metro Baltimore, and the good old Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. So listen, before we get out of here, we're going to crank it up, but we want to thank you for joining us on the Peace in the Morning Show. Remember, we are one. Regardless of what goes on, don't allow people to divide us based on anything. God sent all of us from above. This is Darius A. Stanton pushing peace and love. Crank it up, Ron. We're going to make it happen here on the Peace in the Morning Show, baby. That's right.
something.